My first sock job was what, 30,000 more, almost 30. Yeah, it was like 25. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is my first time trying to do like a little vlog action. Dang, a red thing on my nose. But anyway, I know y'all been looking for me. It's your first time on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Your boy is trying to get monetized so I can do some other things for the channel. It's not necessarily about the ads, but there's some stuff I can't do until I'm monetized. But this may be quick or long. I don't know. I'll chop it up. I have to listen to it afterwards. But I want to talk about something that happens in tech a lot. And it's lifestyle creep, man. Look, everybody knows in tech, you could, I promise one of my clients, I helped him get pretty much almost a $35,000 per year raise. Do you know how much more a year that is? It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But here's the thing. Most people will change all their living expenses once that happens because they feel like, oh shoot, I can afford it. I can afford it. Let me tell you this about me. My first sock job was what, 30,000 more, almost 30. Yeah, it was like 25,000 more, I guess, of what I was getting while I was doing a knock job. But when I got that position, I didn't immediately go out and increase my expenses like by a whole lot. The only thing I did at the time was I got what was it? I think I ended up getting another apartment, only because at that time, it was just time, the lease was up, and yeah, I had to make a change. And that apartment wasn't that much more than what I was already paying. So what I normally tend to do when it comes to my finances, hey, somebody grilling out here smells good. What I normally tend to do with my finances is to ask myself, do I need it? And why is that important? Let me see if I can find somewhere to sit down. Yeah, this dude look nice if y'all can see what's behind me. Sun washing me out. Let's see. I'll try to sit down and do this. I try to ask myself, do I need it? And the reason I ask myself that is because if I don't need it, I really don't need to buy it. A lot of times, I see a lot of stuff. Like, prime example, like right now, I got, I ain't trying to impress nobody. I got a Honda Accord. I could get a super expensive car that's, what, $700, $800 note if I wanted to, but I don't need it. I could keep my expenses the same, and I'm making way more money than I've ever made before. And I'm keeping all my expenses rarely low. The only thing different now that I got is another apartment, but that's because I have a family now. Before then, it used to be just me. And even then, like, check this out. When it came to looking for another apartment, it was a lot of places I could have got. And I'm talking about here in Dallas, Texas, Frisco area, all that. It can get pricey. Like, I was looking at a spot, it was nice, but then when everything's said and done, just monthly expense was like $1,800. And I was like, yeah, I could pay it, but let's see if it's a better deal. And sure enough, I went and looked at another community, which is the one I'm in now. I had always kind of wanted to stay here, and it was like $300 cheaper per month. Now, you do that times 12, what's that, $3,600? $3,600 I don't have to spend on rent. That could be going somewhere else, saving, investing, you name it. But that's one of those things where you keep your expenses low. And so let's say, for instance, if you're a person, let's say help desk. Most help desks don't make that much money. We're gonna say between $40,000 and $50,000. That's what we're gonna say your range is. And then let's say you cross into cyber, and then all of a sudden now you're making $75,000, $80,000. Don't go out and, if you need a new car and you hadn't had one, I say go get you a used one. Preferably like a real, if it's as cheap as possible, but as good, certified pre-owned, get you a used one. I won't say get anything brand new because it depreciates time you drive it with a lot. But let's say, for instance, your apartment is what, $700 a month. Don't go get some spot that's like, you know, $1,500 just because you can, you know, afford more. Do something with that money as if you were trying to get something new and then invest it. Now, I know that's like the magic word. Everybody say, oh, invest. There's different things you can invest in: stocks, cryptocurrencies. I'm learning now about more index funds and different ETFs, real estate, a new business, you name it. It's a lot of things that you can invest in. But those are one of the things that you can do to kind of keep your money. The worst thing you can do is try to live above your means or let lifestyle creep mess you up. You know, it's when you get to this level, you see it's people that are making 6-7 figures that still living paycheck to paycheck, just like people who making $50,000, $30,000. You know why? Because they kept on raising their expenses as their money went up. And no. And let's say, for instance, let's segue into something else. If you do want to get some luxury vehicle or something like that, yeah, by all means, you only live once, but make sure it's not affecting your ability to live. And I don't have exact numbers to say how much percent of your check it costs, but if you want to get something like that, try to see if you can get another way where you can get some money, whether it's from a side job or investment, passive income, where it pays for what you want, to where you don't really touch your 9-to-5 money. That's really one of the main goals is, you know, 9-to-5 money, investing, or what your bills are, and then your passive income can be for, you know, playthings, and also you can start investing that, man. That's the goal. It ain't really about what you make, it's what you keep and invest. And let our money make some money for us, man. For real, you see it a lot. Even people complain in this field. I'm telling you, this field is like, and this is me just, you know, over exaggerating, but this field is almost like being like getting drafted or going to the league or something like that. Like people getting life-changing money. People working multiple jobs getting life-changing money. You know, it's all about what you make it, but don't let the money change you. So practice good spending habits. Get around like-minded individuals that'll tell you, nah, man, you don't need that. Do this with your money. Do that with your money. That's the key. Find people who are already at the level you're trying to get at and ask them for some advice. And not people who just got it and then they still struggling like you. I'm talking about people that you ain't seeing struggling, bills paid on time. Matter of fact, bills on auto pay because they ain't even worried about it. Go get some advice from those guys. They should be able to help you. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. If you stay tuned to the end, I have a SOC analyst course that I'm about to develop that's going to be crazy. Give you guys a lot of experience that, you know, for people that want to be SOC analysts. Because what I'm realizing is that, you know, a lot of people who don't have experience don't know. And they got to get trained from ground up. And it's hard, you know, when you got to train people at a new job, because SOC analyst is just a different role. It's not a set thing that you do. There's so many other things that you need to understand from a security standpoint to actually be efficient at your job. And sometimes that's hard for people, or jobs don't have enough time to train people, and some people get lost in the sauce and they either get fired or, you know, end up messing up. So that's what I plan to do, guys. Check out, I got some more blogs coming up. I got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of content coming up, a lot of podcasts coming up. And, you know, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. You comment down below. Or have you been a victim of lifestyle creep? Yes or no? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, and I'm out.